Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Bolt Banter. It's your boy Curtis here.
Hey, and it's Kendrick. What's going on?
Let's preview that Week 2 game against the Jaguars. And we're actually here at Qualcomm Stadium, as you can see.
They're getting ready in the background there. You might hear a little bit of that construction noise. It's all right, though.
Everyone's preparing for the game on Sunday. Now, quick little fact. Jags are 0-3 going into San Diego. They've never won in San Diego and haven't won on the West Coast since '97.
Wow.
And last week they played the Packers and did pretty well against them.
I thought Jaguars played great actually last week, but you know, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, so. But Phillip Rivers is Phillip Rivers.
That is true. Bortles was 24 of 39 with 320 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times against Green Bay. And kind of go off of that, Bortles can be known to be a passing machine, and got to watch out for that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. TJ Yeldon started for them because Chris Ivory is having some weird issues that no one's really clear about.
He had kind of a stomach illness thing going on, but he's been admitted out of the hospital. He's practicing this week. He should be good to go on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. I know he didn't practice yesterday, so hopefully he's practicing today because that's kind of a weird injury or weird thing that happened to him. But like Kendrick was saying, he's fine. So we could expect maybe seeing Chris Ivory if he's back to normal. But if not, we'll see TJ Yeldon, who is not doing too hot against the Packers. Past that, their receiving core is pretty deep, I must say. Julius Thomas, Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and Marcus Lee. Now,
we talked about it last week. The Allens versus the Aliens.
The Allens versus the Aliens. We said that last year too.
I think. Our Keenan alien's gone right now. But...
Now our alien's gone, but we have the other aliens versus the Allens. And besides that, for me, they're very strong in their pass game, and their running game is kind of secondary to their pass game. Now, on their defensive side, Miles Jack is not going to play just yet. He's still making his way up and adjusting to their defense. Kendrick, what else do we need to know for the defense for the Jaguars?
I mean, you got to talk about Malik Jackson, our old foe from the Denver Broncos, coming back to face the Chargers, a team he knows well. When you talk about this guy that we maybe should have taken in the draft, small name, Jalen Ramsey out of Florida State. Quarterback of the defense, as he likes to call himself. Ramsey made some headlines this week by saying that Aaron Rodgers threw to him 0 times, that he stayed away from him. Pretty interesting, I thought. We'll see how Ramsey feels going up against Phillip Rivers in this offense this week. He won't be matching up against Keenan Allen, but that's a guy to watch for. I think he wouldn't mind sticking it to the Chargers, a team that maybe should have drafted him. Maybe something we should have thought about.
Maybe. We'll look into it once Bosa gets on the field. Anyway, San Diego offense lost Keenan. Really got to get going without him. We struggled once we lost him, and third, fourth quarter.
And offense is just going to keep on rolling too. We didn't sign a guy this week for this upcoming game, so you're going to have Travis Benjamin, you're going to have Tyrell Williams, you're going to have Dontrell Inman.
I mean, we could still sign
involved in the pass game.
We could sign someone before Sunday, but that's putting them in a tight.
The latest guy we looked at was Aaron Dobson yesterday. Don't remember the other guys, but Griff Whalen, I think, was one of the guys I heard.
I'm blanking on the name. The guy that played for the Ravens, Givens.
Chris Givens.
We had him try out for us as well.
Yeah, so Tyrell and Travis are going to be the big guys in the passing game, but in the running game, Curtis.
Running game.
What are we looking at there?
All right, so as we talked about, many people have talked about their frustration with McCoy, Wisenhunt, with the whole not running Gordon. Fact from a source from Nick Hardwick and Judson, Woodhead was in the game 2 times more than Gordon in terms of snaps, which is really interesting to me, being that they're wanting to push Gordon as their number 1 back, you know?
I think the stat was 50 snaps for Danny Woodhead, 23 for Melvin Gordon.
That is it. Double, 50-23.
Yeah.
And to me, that's pretty amazing. You know what I mean? They obviously set up their touchdowns for Gordon to score to get that confidence, but you only have him in there for 23 snaps. You need to boost that ratio up and keep it even maybe favor Gordon this next game, because obviously Gordon was not in the game enough in the second half, and everyone has been talking about that nonstop.
Yeah, I mean, while you're talking about that stat, I think the big stat for me is a split between the strong power I and a split between the spread offense. I think it's all game flow. It's all how Ken Wisenhunt, Mike McCoy, Phillip Rivers are seeing it, but I think stick to the strong power I. It was working for you against Kansas City. If it works for you against the Jaguars, keep it going.
And
we talked about how 73% of our offensive plays were run out of the spread in the fourth quarter. That wasn't good. We should have been chewing the clock. We should have been taking it down. There was no sense of urgency for spread.
Quick thought. How about Kevin Acey kind of calling him out about it was predictable. You know, Woodhead was in there on shotgun, and it was pretty predictable.
Was in the back. It looked like you were going to hand it off to him. You had him out wide. Like, where do you think the play was going? You ran a couple wide receiver screens. Don't spread it out. Be smart. Work with that strong power eye. What was working for you? And honestly, the thing to watch for that strong power eye is, can Derek Watt get it going? Because he couldn't get it going last week.
I mean, he is a rookie, so he needs his time to adjust, but we're hoping he can get it going. Now, kind of on top of that also, overall, we had a great game rushing, 155 yards. Our average rushing yards per game last season was 84. So that's quite an improvement. That's almost double.
Made an improvement. I think just stick with it. Be consistent.
Gordon's obviously running well, and that's just a small part of what's making a running game that much better. And Ken wasn't on being back, obviously. For offense, like I said, that's really all I think we need to focus on for this game, is getting that passing game going without Keenan, and getting Gordon in there more, and sticking with the plan. You know, keeping
really
the balance.
Quick, like to see Hunter Henry get more involved.
Definitely, me too.
2 targets, 1 catch in the last game. Let's get more going for that guy.
Got to see Keenan get more involved. Last week, Bortles was sacked 3 times. We need to put the pressure on him. That could be his weakness, you know. If he's been sacked 3 times, he may have that in the back of his mind. Who knows what could stem from that? I think that's a key to really getting after their offense, is putting some pressure on them.
Yeah, I think Melvin Ingram and Kyle Emanuel need to show up on the pass rush there on the outside.
Brandon Mebane, Corey Legit.
Rolling in. Brandon Mebane, Corey Legit. They played great last week. Let's keep it going for this week.
Game.
Hopefully we get Jerry Atauchu and Jatavis Brown out there in the pass protect, because that was one factor for me last game. I think we should have had them out there more, and you're going to need them with guys like Julius Thomas and Allen Hurns coming over the middle.
And last week we held Kansas City's running backs to 83 yards, and I expect us to do the same against Jaguars rushing this week.
But you got to talk about passing.
Yep.
You got to talk about how Spencer Ware had 123 yards, I think, receiving out of the backfield.
We gave up 393 yards passing. That's insane.
And the thing is, it's not going to be a backfield thing this week with TJ Yeldon and Chris Ivory. They're not catching passes to the backfield, but when you got Allen Hurns there, when you got Allen Robinson, you got Julius Thomas, you need to be keen on these guys. Let's watch out for Jalil Adai and Dwight Lowry, how they're going over the top. I thought our trifecta of corners with Verrett, incredible pick, incredible strip pick.
Amazing
Probably
play.
the play of the game for the defense.
Amazing play.
Brandon Flowers played a little bit more consistent. Casey Hayward was out there making plays. I think our corners can step it up real good. I'm watching the middle linebackers in this game. I'm watching Denzel Perryman looking a little slow.
Some safeties as well. We're watching them.
Teo's not looking good in coverage. Let's mix it up. Let's get Jatavis Brown in there. Hopefully we see Josh Perry a little bit. We'll see how he's doing. But keying on the defense passing this game. We ride or die by that. Ride or die.
Rush Bortles, stop them. Don't let them get downfield. These guys are going to be quick too, so we got to be ready for them. Other than that, going on to injuries. Bosa is obviously missing some time. Didn't practice again yesterday. We'll see if he's practiced today.
Sticking with my prediction that Bosa doesn't get out there till week 4.
It's going to be a couple weeks. Let's just prepare for that. Also, Rhett's been limited to practice, but he is definitely going to play on Sunday. I don't doubt that. Now, on Jaguars side, they have a corner by the name of Amukamara. He played for the
Prince
Giants.
Amukamara?
Yeah. He's been kind of dealing with a hamstring issue the past week, so we'll see if he plays. Other than that, that's really the only notable injuries that we need to prepare for and be aware of for this game.
Breaking news break coming through right now. I just saw Joey Bosa did not practice today.
There we go.
Jason Verrett is making progress for Sunday, so we got that live update right there.
Twitter feed right there.
Thank you.
Okay. So that answered my question right on time. That was pretty convenient. After that, man, that's all we really have to preview for this game.
I think one question that I want to put out there, maybe let us know in the comments what you think. Maybe we'll put out there on social media. What do you think about this rumor that we're going to trade a second-round pick to Cleveland for Josh Gordon? Me personally, I don't like it.
Don't like it either.
I would like to know what everyone thinks. I know Josh Gordon was a playmaker in 2013. Everyone liked it. I think that's trouble. I don't think the Chargers organization or coaching staff has the gumption
I don't think they'll
to have a troubled guy like that in the locker room.
Also, let us know who should the Chargers throw to most this game, being that Keenan's out. Benjamin,
Tyrell Williams.
I say Williams.
Tyrell Williams.
Benjamin's got the speed. Tyrell Williams has speed.
Feed Tyrell Williams. Let him do his footwork. Let him do his thing. Find Travis Benjamin up top.
Let us know your answer down below in the comments as well.
Maybe the answer is Danny Woodhead, and we're just not thinking about that.
He was our leading receiver last year, so.
Oh.
Anyway.
Maybe we get Melvin Gordon in the pass protect and then put Danny Woodhead out wide there.
Let us know your answer down below in the comments. And get ready for the game. 1:25 kickoff, a white hot Sunday here at the Q.
Woo! Bolt up, San Diego.
We'll see you guys next time, give you a recap on the game. And follow us on social media. We'll see you guys next time.